Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? Okay. We have the Nine of Wands. So with this Nine of Wands energy, I'm seeing somebody in a state of being of like stress, right? It's like this is someone who in their life, in their world, in their reality, they have to upkeep and uphold and maintain their image, right? They have to upkeep and maintain their caliber, their reputation, and the person that they are amongst others, right? And at this time, this is someone that is stressed because the person that they have to be in the eyes of others, that person, like that it's like this is a person who wears different hats. Like they can be different people, they are different people, right? It's like this is someone with different identities, right? It's like they can be anyone, they can wear different faces, okay? So the face that they've been wearing to upkeep and maintain who they are in their reality, their world, and their life, it's like there's another face that they have to wear whilst they're trying to upkeep and maintain this face. It's like there's a face that they need to wear, including the one that they already have, right? It's like this is a man. This is definitely a masculine energy. Yeah, and this is a masculine energy who will stop at nothing to have you, right? With the Empress, like they don't, this is a masculine energy who has crowned you as their Empress, right? Their one, this particular one, or you know, it's like in their eyes, right? They behold you as the special one to them in their reality, in their world, in their life. You know, you are the Empress to them. And it's like they're trying to be who they are, whilst at the same time, in the same breath, they're trying to, you know, have you, right? But the face that they need to wear when it comes to you, or the identity they need to to be when it comes to you. They're struggling to balance who they are in their reality, their world, and their life, and who they are with you or when it comes to you, right? We have the Eight of Cups reversed. Yeah, this man is stubborn and sit in his ways. Naturally, they just are that way. So, furthermore, they are like that with regards to you in specific. This is a man that's not willing to do anything you want him to do, or rather, it's like they're not willing to step down from their own like perception and their own ideology of what they see in you, right? So even if you were to tell this man, leave me alone, or even if you were to, tell this man anything really about his behavior, his actions, his thoughts, and his feelings, he'll listen, but in the end, he'll do what he wants or as he pleases, right? It's like currently this man, they're in a state of being of um it's like they want what they want, right? They want you as their empress. They want you as their wife or their, their one, their girl, their girlfriend. Like, but the empress energy is like this is they want to put you in a wife position because that's where they already see you at, or that's who they already see you to be. It's like in their world, in their life, in their reality, people know them to be a specific person, right? But when it comes to you, the version that people know of this man disappears. Like you bring something different out of this man, right? Like he's different with you, or when it comes to you, okay? This is a man that can have anyone he wants, is what I'm seeing. We have the Seven of Cups reversed to the Nine of Pentacles. Like he can have anyone he wants, like anyone on any level, any caliber, any image, any reputation of a woman. Like he can pick and choose anyone. This is a man in a position in his life where he's seen in a glorified manner, like almost worshipped or idolized, right? So he carries an anointing. He has a godlike, identity, all right, in his reality, in his life, and his world, right? He can have anyone, literally, like. But that's the thing with this man, like, because he's set in his ways, there's nothing that can change his mind about this situation. This is a man that has reevaluated all his options in all ways, right? It's like he has literally sat himself down and thought of a way to, like, he thought of himself in his own future. He envisioned his own timeline, right? And his perception of the woman he wants to give himself to and surrender his heart to, amongst all these other options, there's no one worthy in this man's eyes. Like, this man, he can have anyone he wants, but there's no one worthy because he's looking for something specific. This is a man that knows who he is and who he wants. He's in alignment with himself completely. So this stress, I'm being led back to that, right? Currently, he's in the state of being in the energy of, stress, because something is not going accordingly. Something that has to do entirely with you, it's not going accordingly. There's complications. This is a man that's, circulating in your reality. They hovering over your life. Like, at this point, like, you can, anyone you talk to, this man will know. Anywhere you go, this man will know. Anything that you do, anything, like, he'll know. It's like he's shadowing you. He's everywhere you are. Literally, he's everywhere that you are. This man has a past, okay? A past that he can't escape, but he's trying to. He's trying to escape his past. Yeah, we have the Tower. He's trying to escape his past because something of his past that he's tied to and bound to ultimately has him consumed, right? It's like this is a man who, his past and the stories of his past, it's not a cleansed karmic debt type of past. It's like he has so much karma waiting to just unfold. We have the Tower. And because of that karma that is awaiting him, he's trying to escape it. He's trying to change his whole entire identity and be, someone else. So he's trying to, it's like going from playboy or Casanova to husband and, father. He's trying to shift his reality so that he runs away from the karma, because if this karma catches him as who he is right now, it'll defeat him, right? It's like his life will fall apart with the Tower. So he has to change his identity in order for his past to not affect him entirely, based on his life completely just falling apart. This is a man whose past is like traveling with him everywhere. This man can be anywhere in the world and with anyone doing anything, but there is a haunting spirit that is daunting and tormenting him every day with regards to his past. This is past actions and words and behaviors and, experiences, is energy of past, like people. This man has a lot of karma. Jew. Yeah, it's like, it's not that this man is trying to escape what comes with his past. It's not that he's trying to run and escape the past itself. It's more like he's trying to outsmart karma. He's trying to outsmart, the energy of balance and the energy of Libra, right? We have Sagittarius energy, we have Libra energy, we have Taurus energy, we have triple Scorpio energy, we have Virgo energy, double Libra energy, as well as yeah, that's pretty much it. So what he's trying to do is like mask himself and cloak himself so that once karma hits, he dodges it, or it doesn't, like, karma hits and misses him, right? So if he shifts his identity to be a different person, he feels that is what will cause this ripple effect of like hit and miss when it comes to his karma. Being with you will cleanse him of his past sins. It's like Being with you will enable him to rise above his karma that he's trying to get away from, right? He knows he can't escape it. He knows he can't get away from it entirely. So he's trying to perform some form of collateral damage, right? In order to effectively escape the karma without escaping it, literally, right? He's trying to outsmart the law, the universal law of karma. Like, this is a man that's fighting God, like, because obviously life catches up to everyone, and whether it catches up for your highest good or for the worst, it's up to you based on the decisions and choices you've made in life itself, right? Your life. You've made those decisions to have those thoughts and emotions, to go there and do that and say this and act like that, right? And however way life catches up to you because of all that all those decisions and choices, you can't put the accountability and responsibility on anyone else but yourself, because it's your choice and decision. So this man knows perfectly well what he's done, what he said, and all ways in which he's acted. He knows the energy he sent out to the world, and he's hoping that he can change his life around before his life falls apart, before he experiences the tower, because something is going to catch up to him, right? It's like this man's past, he has skeletons in his closet. This is a man with a lot of secrets. Being a husband, a father, will enable those secrets to not, like, quote unquote, go away, but they'll be overlooked. It's like they won't hit him. It will be like, it's like an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Picture if a man, picture if R. Kelly, before his big saga and tower of life where his whole life just falls apart, picture if, like, he had changed his life around and became like a man of God or a man of honor, integrity, or he married someone who, because now he's married to someone and he's settled down, the eyes of others will not meet him in the same level. He won't be perceived as, he'll still be, he'll have those pedophile cases and charges, but there'd be remorse and mercy upon his identity. It's like his life wouldn't completely just fall apart, because he would have some form of foundation of integrity and dignity to back him. So coming back to the generalization of this message, it's like this man's level of secrecy and skeletons are on that R. Kelly level. Like, this man has done a lot of things. Like, this man has done so much. Like, he has a lot. And being with you is collateral damage. It's his shield, it's his force field, it's his superpower, it's his covering of running away from his past mistakes, his skeletons, his secrets. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like it's his whole life. His whole life is at stake. This man, his whole life is at stake. It really is. So the same role he's playing in your life of hovering over your reality and shadowing your identity for his own things, the same thing's happening to him, where life has caught up to him and he has his skeletons and secrets hovering over his identity and shadowing him. It's like the types of things that this man has done in his life and the path of life he's walked and lived, the type of person he was and is and continuously chose to be, the type of things he's done to people and said, his actions and behavior, his thoughts and emotions. It's like this man is a man of darkness. Like the hermit reversed is the sort of man whose life he has to hide like the things he does because of how dark they are. He has to, like, this man intentionally has to keep secrets of his identity because of how dark of a person he is. We have the Six of Cups here. This is a man whose past is returning to him. Like things are circling around. It's like a full circle energy that he's experiencing, which is an energy that we all are in. Like life is catching up to everyone, right? And with that being said, this man being in your life is also a way of life catching up to you. It's just in this end, it's not going to be an outcome of horror. It's going to be an outcome of favor because of how things are going to turn out. It's like this man, the collateral damage that he's trying to do by being with you, it's like someone trying, an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. It's like somebody marrying someone because marrying that person gives them access to staying in a specific country because they're a foreigner or, you know, they're an outsider. So they have to marry into a specific race to stay in a specific location. Something like that is going on where you're dealing with a man who they have to be with you in order for what's at stake to not, you know, fall apart. Like his life to not fall apart, he needs you in it. Let's tap in further to this energy. And this is definitely a karmic path that this man has walked. Like his life is based on a karmic path. His whole entire life, this man has been karmic and with purpose and intention and aim to be that. Like he wanted to be like that until being like that cost him his life, which that's what's happening. Let's tap in further to this energy. All right. Being like that is costing him his life. Now he needs collateral damage. He needs a cover up. He needs a cover story. He needs you to take him away from all of this. Like being with you will shield him entirely from all of this. But you are just collateral damage. This man, he does not love you. He wants to learn to merely because of who you are to him and the role you'd be playing. And it's not that he doesn't love you because he doesn't, you know, something's wrong with you or he doesn't have love to give. It's like this relationship to this man is a transactional based thing. Like he's giving you what you want in his eyes and he wants you to do the same. Like he feels like, simply put, being with him wouldn't be so bad when it comes to your reality. He feels like it's a mutual thing where you need him and he needs you for whatever reason. Take it out, resonates for your reality, but that's his perspective of it. He feels like, you know, you need him as well. It's not just a one-sided experience. So this man's life is at stake. I'm being brought back to, this man's identity. There's these secrets and these skeletons, right? Ones which, if they come out, which they're on the verge, like something about this man is on the verge of blowing up in his face. Like, his karmic path has followed him to his present, and his future is going to be filled with all the lessons that he should have allowed himself to learn. Because now life has caught up to him and he has no choice but to take accountability and be responsible and learn. He has lived a life of just pure karmic, like choosing to not align himself with a high vibration. This is a man that purposely would choose to be low vibrational in his behaviors, in his words, in his actions, in his thoughts and emotions, and the people he connects to and the things he does with those people and how he treats life. Like, this man is the type of man who he literally shitted on life. Like, he treated life as if it was nothing, like life owed him something, right? So he developed his relationship with God through that, right? Whether we know it or not, we are God's children. Whether we accept it or not, we are made in his image. And our lack of trust and faith in him and his agenda of life doesn't mean he stopped. Like, simply put, he doesn't stop being God because you don't believe in him. He's still God, right? And he catches up to everyone, our sins. Hence, you either will choose to repent actively now in your life or in your deathbed, but either way, you will have to meet your maker. So this man's meeting his maker. We have the Eight of Swords. Bless me. As I said, bless me, I heard the word blasphemous, right? As the audience, you heard the word blasphemous. This is a man who they blasphemous. Like, it's like, I wanted to say bless me, but I said, blasphemous. It's like, this is a man that he's cursed his life so much with the things he's done and the words he's spoken and his feelings and thoughts. Like, this is a man who would purposely ruin people's lives and would purposely hurt and harm and cause pain, would purposely step on toes, would purposely wreak havoc and hell and chaos and seek to destroy and steal, like, in all forms. Like, this is a man, it's a karmic man in the devil energy. This is a karmic man who's in the devil energy. And now the devil doesn't care. The devil is just the devil. It's like the devil is a sinner, right? Who actively chooses to sin, right? And wants everybody else to vibrate on that frequency and wavelength until the sins have to go through repercussion and correction. And then, because the devil is merely just a sinner, there's nothing more that he does other than that in every form. You can't expect to go to the devil and say, please help me, because all that the direction he'll point you towards will be the direction of sin. Devil energy is merely just those that, it's like the blind, right? How are you living life with that much arrogance and ego and pride? How are you living life with that much narcissism and sadomasochistic ways? How are you living life with that much vengeance and all these things? Like, they will catch up, and they've caught up to this man. Like, this man has a lot of skeletons and secrets, ones which, if they come out, they will damage his entire life, because they will ruin the supposed person he is in the eyes of others. He's not that person. That's just how people see him. And when the truth comes out of who he is, how people see him will change. And that's what will change his whole entire life, because this is a man of caliber and reputation and image. That's how he eats. His identity is based on him. He needs to be straight for his life to be straight. If his things ain't straight, it's because he's not straight. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this man is focused on you because he feels like rather focus on you and having you in his life than having to address everything and take accountability and responsibility for everything that has to do with him. It's him, it's his actions, it's his words, it's his behavior, it's his emotions, it's his thoughts, and it's his secrets and his skeletons. Being attached to a man like this, in terms of like, because if this man were to ever get what he wants, which is you would literally be a wife of, like, it'd be like, basically here, beloved, this man is doomed if he does, and he's doomed if he doesn't. He's doomed if he doesn't have you, he's doomed if he does. But having you will make his doom endurable. It won't make him want to take his life, or it won't make him, it will give him, you'll give him purpose in his karma. So it's like the secrets are bound to come out and be exposed. It's like the moon is going to meet the sun, right? The moon is going to connect with the sun on some solar eclipse energy, right? So when the moon collides with the sun, everything that this man has done under the moon is going to come out. It's going to, his moon energy is going to meet his sun energy. So all things done by this man under the moon, all things said, all emotions felt and thoughts traveled in his mind under the moon are colliding with the sun. Like, it's gonna just come out. Like, this man, things are just gonna come out. Like I said, he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. So you are going to make his life better by being in it, because he's going to be able to get through his karma with you. If you are not there, he doesn't see himself having it in him to continue forward with his life. Because when these things come out, and also I'm channeling melancholy from this man's energy. It's like, this is an already deep and dark man with a continuous sadness that he lives with. So already he's just emotionally, mentally unwell. On top of that, his life being at stake. Like, they feel purposeless. Like, they feel vulnerable in ways they've never felt vulnerable. They feel utterly weak. But it seems different in your reality. It seems like he has power over you, right? Or over your life at this time. But he's at his weakest. He literally is at his weakest. And he knows that well, because he knows himself. This man knows himself entirely, so much so that he knows what he's trying to do. He knows what being with you will assist him with. It's like, he knows how much being with you will shield him from. Like, he knows that you will help him dodge this karma. Being with you will prevent his life from falling apart completely. It'll crumble, but it won't perish. It won't turn to ash. He'll have the phoenix abilities to rise from his circumstance. You give him that power because of your anointing of your womanhood. You are that woman. You're a healer. Like, this man wants to hide behind you. He wants to, it's like he can't even face his life right now. Like, he can't do it. He can't live his life anymore because he knows that something's coming with regards to a tower. He knows his secrets, his skeletons are literally, these secrets have legs and a mouth and a voice and eyes. You know, this man has been seen, has been heard, hence he's going to be exposed. It's like it's about time type of energy. Like even these secrets here and these skeletons, if you would really know how deep and dark this man has lived his life. Mm. So this man's trying to convince you to be with him. This is either an ex or a new love energy or a new lover or new lover wanna be, right? They want to be a lover. They want you, or they've had you and they want you back. Take it how it applies, right? But with the moon to the devil, these are the secrets that people wish they would die with. These are the type of skeletons that people wish they would remain dead. But like I said, this man's secrets and skeletons have legs and eyes and a mouth and a voice. Like this man's things can't remain in the dark. They can't remain in the moon energy. He needs you. We have the Two of Wands. Like this man needs you. You're the one that's going to help him out of this. But you'd be carrying a cross you didn't build. You'd be a wife of a specific man, and your whole identity will be associated with this man. But because of who he truly is, based on his exposure, it's going to literally affect you as well. Like being with someone like this is like a wife of a this and this and this. People will know you as his this, his that. Your life will revolve around his identity, but you'd be tying yourself down to so many burdens, right? God just wants you to know this because you are facing this in your life. There's a man and you have a choice to make. But you need to know what comes with the man and actively make a decision and choice whether you want to align yourself with his life or not. So you need to know what you're getting yourself into, because this is a sort of man who he's a beast, right? He's a man eater, right? People fear this man. People are forced to have nothing but respect for this man because of the fear they have towards him. He's a man of influence. He's a man of power. And it's not just about his money. Like, it's the way he is. Like, there are so many people. We can all get to a point of like financial stability or financial contentment and financial bliss. But someone can have money and be dumb, right? Someone can have money and have low IQ. Someone can have money and not know how to use it. Someone can have money and it control them, right? Then they have control over it. It's like this man's identity, they are who they are regardless of what they have, right? But what they have still makes them who they are regardless. Let's tap in further to this energy, okay? Right now, it's like the calm before the storm. Like the calm before the storm. This man's years and years of living his life like this have entirely caught up to him. There's no way he can escape his own identity unless, because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to escape his identity by being a different person. being a wife. I mean, a husband, having a wife, right? Being a father, right? And he's at his weakest and lowest point because that's never what he wanted for himself. He's always been Playboy Casanova and vowed to die like that. But his life is leading him to a different path, and he has to change his entire identity in order for him to be able to, endure. It's not, things are not looking good. It's not looking good. It's really not. This is a man who God has watched. Like, God watches all of us, but the relationship God has with this man is very straightforward, because that's why this man can't even say, oh God, why? Like, why? This man can't even shout at his higher ups and say, why are his ancestors allowing his life to happen like this? It's like, because he knows all that he's done. It's like he has bound himself to his actions because it's his actions. He's bound himself to his words because it's his words. He's bound himself to his thoughts because it's his thoughts. And he's bound himself to his emotions because it's his emotions. Who else has to take accountability and responsibility for himself but himself? It's his identity. He has been living this life. God has continuously given this man choices, chances to change his decisions so that his life doesn't get to this point. God has actively, it's like prevention is better than cure, because rather prevent than having to find the cure, right? Prevent the process of needing the cure, right? It's like this man has been given so many chances. God has met this man multiple times in his life, and he has continuously chosen everything else in the world and not God. Everyone else in the world mattered to him, not God. This is a man that's blasphemous. God met this man in his path of life, crossroads energy, cross paths with this man, trying to change his ways, trying to push him towards being a better person and making different decisions and choices, trying to align his path with purpose, not with destruction and chaos and failure and misery and negativity, right? But this man never chose that. He never chose that for himself. Hence, he's bound right now. And hence now, God can't do anything else because life catches up to all of us. God tries to stop life from catching up to you in the way that's going to destroy you by pushing you towards a path of righteousness. But we look at righteousness and we smirk at righteousness in the face, and we spit in righteousness's face, because it seems so far-fetched to say, oh, just be a good person. Just do good things. Just da-da-da. It just seems like, oh, it's nothing, until that's all you need to do in order for your life to be okay. Until all you need to do is to be a good person for your life to not fall apart. But right then and there, you're not being a good person because you want to. You're being a good person because you're forced to. Your life is pushing you to that. It's not a choice anymore. This man, he can go wherever, but his past, it will forever follow him. He's chained to it. That's why we have to clear our karmic debts. I have to relinquish the past in order for my present to be free from the past. I have to cleanse my past in order for it not to taint my present and future. That's why we are forced. No, that's why we are supposed to want to heal, not forced to. Because when you're forced, when you have to be put in your place, it becomes something entirely different. Now it's like you'll hate God in that moment because of how bad things are going to get, right? Because of the buildup of your actions, your own words, and your own emotions and thoughts that have led you to that point. There are people that have carried 15 years of hatred in their heart to the point where that hatred has built up and manifested itself in ways that cause them physical illness. And it's like you could have really healed 5 years ago from this before it caused you, depression, before it caused you sadness, and before it caused you sickness. Now you're going through physical sicknesses because of the buildup of stress, the compilation of the stress that you've acquired over time, because you just didn't choose to heal from something. You just carried it and carried it and carried it. And we carry things as people. We carry. It just, are you carrying for your highest good? When something is too heavy, you must drop it. You must. The man you're dealing with, like I said, this is a beast, a man eater. He cares about nothing but himself. No matter how much he wants you or what he's capable of doing in order to have you, he wants you for himself. He's doing this for himself. It's not about you. It's never been. This man has his own things. We have the Five of Pentacles. So because of that truth, you need to understand that, like what I'm seeing here, beloved, this is a warning, a forewarning here. A message that's warning you about this man. If you enter this man's life willingly, choosing to do so, kiss your peace goodbye. Kiss your health goodbye. These be the men that our mothers warn us about when we little girls. These be the boys. Now he's a man, but he was a boy, right? We all were young girls and young boys at first. He was the boy that he was the boy that made the girl lose the virginity. He was the boy that made the girl want to party and get drunk instead of study. He's the boy we are warned about. He's the one they say, hey, bad boy. This man is willing to do anything for you, right? He's willing to give you not for you, but because of what giving you everything will do for him. It's not for you. We have the Two of Wands. If you don't choose yourself in this situation, just know that if you enter willingly in this man's life, you will never be anything outside of who he wants you to be ever in your life. Like, this is a man that will never choose God's way. He will meet God in death. He's already accepted that. So if you're expecting you being in his life is going to change him for the better, it's not going to do that. You're just going to play the perfect role of shielding him from his karma. Okay? This man, his lineage and those that he's walking with, his ancestors, they come from afar. They come from a tribe of men who have terrible, horrific tales of life. Like, this man's ancestors, they've raped, they've killed, they've tortured, harassed, bullied. This man's ancestors, they lived that path that he's now in. Hence his skeletons and secrets. It's repeated history. His ancestors too have faced this. It's a repeated story. It has happened before. Like it has. It's literally nothing new under the sun. We have temperance to the Four of Wands. I see you I'm seeing you with this man, but how I'm seeing it is like future perspective. This would be the man that now, let's say now that everything has died down, now that karma has hit and you've played the role of shielding him and covering him from his entire life falling apart, this will be a statement that will turn around and treat you like you are nothing and you mean nothing, in order to break you and make sure that he breaks you completely. Like you'd be helping the devil. Being in a relationship with this man would be you turning your back on your own self. Like you gonna do you like that? You gonna do you like that? It's like you would be cursing yourself because you'd be indirectly selling your soul. This is to say that you already know the type of man this is and the darkness that comes with him. And you want to tie your soul to his burdens and his cross that you have to carry. What if this man dies and all that's left is his wife? You know you have to live the legacy of his lineage. You have to carry his curse. This is a warning message. Critical times that we in, and you need to make choices and decisions that will align you to a fate and destiny you want to live in. You don't want to be a wife of a rapist, do you? Murderer? You don't want to be a wife of a fraudster, a con artist. You don't want to be a wife of a Casanova, a playboy by heart. Like he's like that in his soul. This is just the path of life that he's in. And once he's out, oh my God, if you get him out of this, if you ever choose this man, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. You'll be getting him out of something he deserves to be in. He deserves this for all that he's done. Because that's what he does. He comes to people's lives and does as he pleases, as he's doing to your life as well. This is a man that it seems that he's just chasing you with all this passion and love because he truly wants to be with you, but you have no clue why. It's not, he really wants me like that. It's never been like that. It's either you find that out now and see it for what it is, or find out later when now the reversal effect is at stake and your life is at stake. I'm channeling anger. Like it makes this man mad that you don't want to be with him, or the thought of you rejecting him, because he knows that his life lies in your hands right now. But he knows very well that even if he were to have you and get away with this, in the end, he'll end up betraying you. He'll be Judas and you Jesus. He knows that in the end, he'll turn around and say, man, thank you, but like, fuck you now. I'm off to the next. He'll morph into a new identity. As he's trying to morph into a new identity to be with you for his own things, he'll do the same once he's done with you. That's just who he is. The tribe of men of his lineage, these are the men that back in those times of their walk of life, they would be called to commit the crime, whether to take the life or behead the man, behead him, chop this off of him. torture his whole family while he watches, or rape her. Oh, like, this is a man that will beat you black and blue and tell you that you mean nothing when you save him. You've saved him. This is just what's to come if you make a decision and choice to align yourself with this. You literally, you would be indirectly signing a spiritual contract, right? That, okay, I'm with this man now, and what comes with him is going to affect my life as well. Like I said, you'd be turning your back on yourself. And this man, once he's heavy in the bottle, once his patience wears off, once his act and pretentious facade of identity wears off, and he is behind closed doors and it's just you and him, girl, you know, those crime stories, those true crime, horrific things happen behind the scenes. But when you are outside in public, but inside, you have no clue. Like, this is a fox of a man. You are just you are literally just collateral damage. You will surrender your whole entire life to just be collateral damage. And that's the thing with this man. He does not care whether you want to be collateral damage or not. He wants to force you. This is a man that wants to force you to be with him. It's like, my life is in danger. My life is at stake. Like, my reputation, my image, my identity, and literally my whole entire life as I know it. You telling me that being with you is going to prevent me from all of this? Of course I'm going to do whatever it takes to be with you. And it will have nothing to do with love. This is not, it ain't that, beloved. Please, don't get it twisted. You have the Page of Cups. Like, this is Satan incarnated in your life. Like, Satan has taken the form of a man and is housing the devil energy in this man. This man is being used to stop you from getting to where you need to get in life, because there's the woman that you need to be, but you'd be turning your back on the woman that you need to be and surrendering yourself as a slave to another man's identity, merely because of whatever reason. Take it out, resonates. But he has met his match when it comes to you, beloved. Like, he has met his match. God wanted you to be the woman to send him to his hell. He thinks being in your life is literally the one thing keeping him from entirely falling apart, because he knows you're just collateral damage to something that he needs to keep together. But how he's met his match is that God will send that one person, that one situation, that one experience, that one thing, and it will stand head and toe facing you. God will send his own, light and the dark. You are going to send this man straight to hell when you continuously choose yourself. God is saying, no matter how hard this man tries to be with you, no matter who he involves or what he does or how he does it, no matter where he goes and what extent and capability he's willing to go to, choose yourself. You'd be doing yourself justice. Okay, I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.